I'm not going to Epic Games Store. Right, we're going to burn the fountains and then we're going to go... Oh, actually, we can go and check on her now.
Oh, we're up that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
And that'll have refilled. You full?
We're full because we just grabbed a checkpoint.
Yeah, we need to find some flares, don't we?
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping she's got supplies. Yes, she has. Thank fuck. So, she's all spoopy.
Yeah, switch the lights on.
But she won't talk to us.
Ammo.
Listen to the radio show.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story.
Yep.
I'm still learning a
Hard
lot
as
about
shit
it,
to get it
be
right.
honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
So, also, we never have to turn the lights on in here. We do need to get the keys at some point, but... obviously, it would be horrendous if you didn't. So let's just boop it a beep. Where's the beepy boop?
By the door.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
I can help you deal with this afterwards.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time, but being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs off on them.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Now we grab the
Now we
keys.
can get the keys.
Which are over here. Oh, we don't need them?
We don't need them.
I thought... well...
Why don't we need them?
I guess we have to destroy the fountains first. Maybe it wanted us to destroy the fountains. But I ran out of supplies. Now we've got 3 flares, which is not great, but we only have to take out 2 fountains.
That's a flare on each fountain.
So I'm just going to dad jog my way over to a fountain and drop a flare and start shining my torch and then try and run to the other one. It's the 2 at the back, so there's some stuff over here. Is that a flare or is that ammo? That is ammo. That's disappointing. Are you flares or are you ammo? Hi friends!
Already?
Oh, that was not a dodge, huh? It's disappointing.
Dodge. Flare. They'll keep respawning until you...
Yeah. And just drop some flares. 2 flares left, let's just drop them.
Take it all out.
Ha ha!
They've all gone. Yay! It's
Woof.
gone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend, etc. Enter the projector. But we didn't pick up the keys. I guess
This is unlocked.
maybe she unlocked it.
Might have done.
Anyway, that's the end of the game. Oh, we have the code. That's right.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality
Nice little short video
is
to end it.
almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
So, it was late at night. This is what we got from a message from space.
Yeah.
It was late at night, summer was almost over, there was a film noir poster visible,
The
the
Alice's
spotlight
film was in the
illuminated
projector.
the red fire
Yeah.
extinguisher. Alice's film was in the projector.
Right.
So it
Through
was late
to
at
the
night.
office? No. Alright. Come on. Bit more.
Yep.
That's it. It's late. It's early morning. In there.
A film noir.
Dob that around. Through the door and double tap that. On again. That's it.
This happened the last time I Let's Played this game. The last video was really short because, you know,
Right, we've got to find a film now.
I think that's it. Is
Got
that
a
it?
film room.
Alice is real.
Is that what it says?
It says Alice is real. Oh, hey, random copier. Summer was almost over.
Ah, calendar.
Ah, yes, calendar.
By the door. And then you've got to put the film in.
Film reel. How do I... God, it's been a long time since I've used one of these. Right. How'd you like that, Mr. Scratch?
Do we get to see the film?
I'm not going to spoil it for you. This is the end, though. We've done it.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life.
He gone. Hey.
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
How?
He's in a film now.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
Weird.
We just walked into a film
Yeah.
from the past.
We've come out of the darkness and we're now in a film. How did we get there from the lake?
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last.
So...
Are these actual events or merely a dream? A memory or a glimpse of what is to come?
That's Twilight
One
Zone
thing
stuff.
is certain. This scene takes place in another time. and
Sorry,
another
sorry about the
place,
short final video,
far,
folks.
far away
Otherwise it would have been an hour-long video.
from Night Springs.
No, not Night Springs. Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Do.
Oh, yeah. But that was Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Right. Okay.
So, did he get out of the lake then, do you think?
Well, I don't know. The way that plays out is... No, because he's written all the things to help him defeat... But at the start he said he'd come out of the darkness. If you follow it all,
If you follow it all, he took the script from an episode of Night Springs that he wrote when he was a jobber.
Yeah. Modified it. Got out of the lake.
And used it to get out of the lake.
Using the lake to get out. That put him on the real world. And then from the real world...
transformed a real city in the real world into a town of Night Springs. And then he used that to get into a film his wife shot.
Yeah.
From when they were together.
Yeah. So he's still...
And that's how we were left for 6 years or something.
He's still at the bottom of the lake.
I think he's still at the bottom of the lake. We haven't played Control yet, kids. We know that there's a very nasty looking Mr. Scratch fella in Alan Wake 2 from the trailer.
He's at the bottom of the lake.
Which is Alan Wake with like fangs and covered in blood.
It's not worked because he's written that story.
But it says it right there, 7 miles to Night Springs. Or 7 kilometers to Night Springs. So was that all just an episode of Night Springs that he wrote to try and get out and it didn't work? Or I don't know, by the way. I don't know the answer. I have never spoiled Control for myself, and we will do Control.
We will.
But again, collectibles, they're all the weapons you could get. The crossbow is actually really good, but it's too slow. And then obviously we already had all the manuscript pages. And then we had all of the radio shows, and we had all of the videos.
Oh.
And that was Alan Wake. It was Alan Wake 2, and then Alan Wake 2 went iffy, and they used the assets to make this, and then Alan Wake disappeared for a while. The next game they did was Quantum Break, which we played.
This is a good one because on a loop you can go around, you can recycle the assets to it.
Yeah,
extreme degree. You just change the baddies.
But they did it in a good way.
Yeah,
it wasn't too tough.
It changed every time.
But
so we saved the lady in the garage, and we saved the lady in the.
I mean, technically, or did we do anything? Because we stepped into a film in the past.
Yeah.
Is he still
but
down
we were
there
watching
writing?
that film from the projection booth.
Yeah, and then we stepped into it. That's the problem. Because if you looked at the film in the projection, if you looked at the film in the projection booth, Alan had a different outfit on, and then when we stepped into it, he had the clothes that we'd been wearing.
Yeah.
So
the outfit he had on in the initial thing was Scratch's suit.
Yeah, he had this. Well, because it's Alan's suit, but when he stepped through, he was wearing the outfit we were wearing
in the projection booth.
In the projection booth, even though the film was filmed. Yeah, you like that?
No,
you don't like that.
That's done me head in.
But that was Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Very good. Enjoyed that.
Good. Achievements. Sorry, you couldn't find my achievements. Really? You couldn't find. I've put 14 hours into this. I've only played it twice. Played a bit of the... cancel. I thought that was exit overlay. It's not. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Short episode to end it.
Yep, it's done.
Done.
Exit game.
Took long enough for you to show up.
Oh.
I told you it was short.
Yeah. We'll have a one night break, and then we'll do Control.
You want to do Control?
Well, that's the next one, isn't it?
Do you not want to do anything else?
No, I'm happy to follow this through, see what happens next.
Yeah, but you're not going to get to play Alan Wake 2 when it comes out. It's an Epic Games Store exclusive, and I'm not getting an Epic Games Store.
No. Well, that's fine.
So if Alan Wake 2 shows up on the channel, I've fucking pirated it, kids.
No, we don't pirate things.
Well, we don't. We know people who pirate, and they get caught.
Yeah,
and they get police showing up at the door, and they get a warning letter.
Yeah. They get their broadband suspended.
Yeah.
And all sorts of shit like that. And a fine. We don't want any of that.
No, we've only just got decent internet.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was different, was it? It wasn't the same as Alan Wake, it was different.
Yeah. It's either that or the can't remember the bloody name. It will come to me. It'll come to me.
What will come? I don't know what you're talking about.
Next game.
The next game you want to do?
Yeah.
you want to do some Resident Evil? You can do some Mass Effect. You can.
Mass Effect 3.
You want to do Mass Effect
Yeah,
3?
I have never done that one.
No, you haven't. You watched me do it, and then you picked the ending for me.
Yeah.
In 2012,
Yeah.
on the PS3.
Yeah. We can watch. We can do that one next.
All right.
Do that. Tomorrow night's off because I've got to put that cooling fan in that car.
I got to do car work.
Car work tomorrow night.
All right. Okay.